What is up, everyone? Today I have with me here the new iPhone, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and what I have here is the deep blue color. I am going to unbox it, and this will be my first impression of it. I also have with me the 16 Pro Max, which comes in a desert titanium color. So I'm just going to compare it side by side, and if this is the first time you're meeting me, I'm a photographer, so I am going to do a deep camera comparison with the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the 16 Pro Max. If you'd like to see a video which compares the camera on both phones, that will be uploaded later. So if you like it, hit the notification button so you see it when I upload it. I have my overhead shot set up right behind me, so you're just going to jump into it. So just picking the box, you can actually tell the color and what you have picked in here. Even the Apple logo behind it is blue in color, so you can just see it over there, and same with the Apple design on the iPhones. So let's just unbox it. And so just out of the box, you get this really nice looking deep blue color over here, and you can actually feel the camera bump, which is a bit heavy. I saw a really funny video showing that this was just a gimmick thing that was just dragged over there, but what it actually did was create a whole new space for the new front camera sensor and obviously the back camera sensor, because these cameras are now 48 megapixels across board. So before I take it off, I'm just gonna take this aside, leave it here, and just at the same mode you get the new USB-C cable that comes with it, and there are no stickers anymore, so it's just this whole new booklet that comes with it, and oh, you get the whole energy thing over here. So yes, just straight out of the box, these are the things you get out of the box and nothing else. It actually feels pretty heavy as compared to the 16 Pro Max. I'm just going to put it side by side and see which one, but this definitely feels heavier than the 16 Pro Max, and you can actually feel some of the weight just at the back where you have the camera bump over there. You can actually feel some of the weight over there. So I'm just going to pull this off gently. So the screen looks really good from here, and according to Apple, we get a ceramic shade too on this one, which should make it a little more resistant to scratching as compared to the 16 Pro Max. So I have the 16 Pro Max here, and don't know if you can see from here, but it has a lot of scratches on the screen. Don't know, see if I can make it look show in over there, but according to Apple, this should have 2 times more coating as compared to the 16 Pro Max. So if you compare it from the back, you can actually see that there's a little bit of difference over here. The one that's so significant, you can actually tell, is just that the logo is placed differently on the 16 and then the 17 Pro Max. Also, the difference, which is very significant again, is the camera bump over here as compared to the 16 Pro Max, which was just over here. Now, Apple said that this was done to create a lot of space for the new square sensor for the front camera, and also the sensors for the secondary cameras or the cameras at the back. If you compare it side by side, you can actually see that the thickness is not actually quite a lot. It's just that the 17 Pro Max actually feel a lot more heavier than the 16 Pro Max. If you compare it side by side to the charging port, you can actually see that there's not much difference over here, except that the smoothness here on the 17 Pro Max is a bit more intense as compared to the 16 Pro Max. Now the 16 Pro Max was made of titanium, and the 17 Pro Max here is made of aluminum. If you compare it sideways, to another change you can say is that they have moved the SIM tray. If you get the one that has SIM trays, you see that it has been moved down here as compared to the 16 Pro Max, which was in the middle way of the phone. And if you look at the other side too, the camera switch button is just right where it was, in the same way as in the, it's just the same as it was in the 16 Pro Max. So not a lot of physical difference apart from the camera and the backcode and the back shield here over here to dissipate the heat. Another thing that is new on the 17 Pro Max is the anti-reflecting coating, so it should not reflect more as compared to the 16 Pro Max. I'm just going to try that out now. So if you compare, just going to bring it over the grid over here, you can see that the reflection on the 16 Pro Max, which is this one, is actually more prominent as compared to this. So now I have both screens switched on, and you can actually tell from here how the anti-reflective coating on the 17 Pro Max is handling the reflection from the light above, and how the 16 Pro Max is handling it. I'm just going to leave it to you for you to decide which one is better, but from here I can see that the 17 Pro Max is actually handling it really good as compared to the 16 Pro Max. Apart from the anti-reflective coating on the 17 Pro Max, the other change is that the 17 Pro Max gets a 12GB RAM as compared to the 16 Pro Max, which had 8GB RAM. When it comes to wireless charging, both the 16 Pro Max and the 17 Pro Max, they have the MagSafe charging, so I have a secondary or third-party wireless charger. We're just going to try that and see how it works on the 17 Pro Max. Now when it comes to charging, the 17 Pro Max uses the same Type-C charger as the 16 Pro Max, and also uses the MagSafe, which is the wireless charger for the iPhone. So I have a wireless charger here. I'm just going to snap it on and say charges, so it has to snap. That's it, and that is just charging. So this is my first impression of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I'll be testing the camera in the next few days. If you want to see these videos when I upload them, please subscribe and click on the notification bar so that you can see them when I upload them.